What's good, my powerful people? Back at y'all in another video. Now before we hop into the topic, make sure you drop a sub down below, drop a like on the video, and follow me on all my socials. Links gonna be in the description. Now today, got a very special important message for y'all. You are closer than when you first started. If you got any type of goal in your life, is anything that you want to pursue, it's just, you just becoming better in general about anything. You just improving in your own life in any way. You just chasing your dreams. As long as you showing up for yourself every day, as long as you showing initiative, as long as you doing what you gotta do. I ain't saying be perfect, like this whole, we gotta be perfect, everybody trying to be a perfectionist, everybody trying to have this, you know what I'm saying, clean slate, perfect image, and all this different stuff, bro, that's fake. All that's fake. You need to be okay with making mistakes, you need to understand why you making mistakes, all the different types of things, bro, forget all that trying to be perfect. But yeah, as long as you progressing and you getting closer to what you want than when you first started. If you quit, you gotta start back over. So why would you just, instead of just keep getting back up, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? I mean, why would you not do that? Like, why would you just stop right where you at, then you gotta go all the way back? You on the last lap, but then if you quit right now, you gotta run 5 more laps again. It just don't really make no sense. You get your heart broke one time and then you just give up on women. Now you just hate all women. You're gonna be single for life. It don't really make no sense. Understand that you gotta just keep going. Life is a constant cycle because really, like, you quitting ain't changing nothing in reality as a whole. It's just within your means. It's just within your life. You quit, but you letting down yourself, but you affecting everybody. You affecting people around you when you just up and just decide to quit. You know what I'm saying? So this is why you gotta just make sure that you always have a plan, that you always directed in what you're doing and focused and things like that. Because, bro, just keep going, just keep pushing. Like, bro, it's gonna be tough, especially if it's something big that you're trying to accomplish. You already know it's gonna be tough. You putting the work in, you training, you grinding. You know, you in the digging season, whatever the case may be. You understand that it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be intense, but you gotta show up every single day because this is what you signed up for. So all you gotta do is just show up. You like really understand this message right here. You gotta sacrifice your old life for your new life. The old stuff is, you can't be doing all that no more. You gotta focus on what's more important. You gotta just be real with yourself and focus on evolution, how big you could be. You know what I'm saying? How much money you could be making. How much better you could be right now. Those types of things. You gotta just focus on the bigger picture, what's more important, and really just how to just take it to the next level, how you can just really just keep it going. This is all you gotta do is focus on those types of things. You worrying and stressing about stuff right now that just, it ain't really doing nothing. It ain't really doing nothing. It's just keeping you right where you at. This is why it's important to do different things in your life, because different experiences, different things gonna bring different type of thinking patterns. You've been thinking the same way for a certain amount of time, so it's good for you to do different things in your life so you can just experience new thinking patterns, so you can really challenge your thinking. This is why I say you need to challenge yourself, so you start doing something that's challenging, so you really got to think a certain way, you got to figure stuff out. All that type of stuff is important because it's going to help you on down the line as you get older with making decisions in life and things like that. So these are the types of things that you want to focus on, bro. Winning is the only option. Success is the only option in your own eyes, however you may see it. What you got to do is just get a routine for you. You got to just map out and just plan things. You gotta say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do to get my money. This is what I'm gonna do to get my mind right, to occupy my free time. You know what I'm saying? Cut out the social media and replace it with reading some books or listening to audiobooks, whatever it is. Just soaking up you some game, getting you some information and applying this information. Getting outside, getting in the nature, getting your diet back right. Get back into working out, getting in the gym, whatever it may be. Just get back to your routines. I'm in a rebuilding phase right now, so it's like in my life, I'm trying to get my routine back set. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my routine back set, how I'm finna be maneuvering things. So that's kind of where I'm at with things right now. So it's just like, you gotta just be focused. You gotta just lock in. You gotta be able to see. Because when you real, bro, I'm telling you like this is why you gotta be real with yourself. You go around and you being fake to other people. You being fake to yourself. You acting like stuff cool and it ain't. All the type of stuff like this. This is how you gotta be able to be real with yourself and observe things. Because when you real with yourself and you observe your life, you see where you lacking at. You see where the areas in your life. You see why you keep getting these type of results. So you understand what you need to change or what you need to stop doing, with, you know what I'm saying, etc. This is why you gotta be real with yourself and assess your life. You can't just Do whatever you want and think ain't nothing gonna change. Think something gonna change. Have direction and balance. When you looking back at your life, you're like, oh, okay, that's why that happened. Oh, okay, it makes sense now. You should be having them type of moments. But this starts by being able to just observe and be real with yourself to see, like, okay, yeah, I am lacking right here. I need to start doing this more, or I need to stop doing that because it ain't getting me nothing. Stop being around them. Whatever, you just got to do whatever it takes. Understand? If you have no real lock-in phases in your life, what are you working for? Why do you wake up in the morning? What you care about the most? What's most important in your life right now? Where do you see yourself next year? You got to be able to really just answer these questions. You can't just be afraid of answering these types of questions in your life, bro, because it's coming. You're gonna have to eventually answer the question. So it's like, why not figure out a plan? As long as you got a plan, it's not gonna be difficult to answer the question ever about where you see yourself next year, or about what you're doing to get to the next level, or how you improving your life. Them type of things. If you're doing what you got to do, then you ready for these types of questions. You prepared. But if you know you slacking off, then you don't want that reality to hit you in your face. Understand that, bro. You can either give yourself reality checks and checkpoints in your life because it's like, okay, you tracking your progress. You're doing what you got to do. Or you can have a life where you just do whatever you want. You ain't aware of nothing that's going on. And then reality just slap you in the face. And now you looking confused. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what's going on. Gotta have direction in your life, bro. But you have to be moved by something. The heartbreak should move you to do better and to boss up and get better women. You know what I'm saying? Not being financially stable should move you to do what you gotta do to get some more money coming in. Whatever it is in your life, man. You gotta just figure out the missing piece in your life right now. Whatever it is. And then you gotta figure out, man, what am I gonna do so I can get that missing piece? Like, what do I have to change about my life? How do I have to add more value? Thinking in terms of bringing the things that you want to you. Don't just think about in terms of a handout. Just think about in terms of how could you earn what you want? You know what I'm saying? Or how could you attract what you want? Like, what did you do in order to be able to receive something like that? Like, what type of work did you put in? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause and effect. Them type of things. A lot of us, we just looking for the effect. We just looking for the result, the handout, but there is no prior work that was put in, and that's why it's a lack. So you gotta adapt and do what you gotta do, because, bro, it's gonna come point in times where you just face with reality. I understand this. Nobody really just want to be faced with reality, because, like, because you only hear that voice in your head. You know, if you slacking off and stuff like that, or you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, you playing games, wasting time, whatever it is, you know what you be doing. When them type of things happen in your life, you got the thoughts in your head that's telling you that you don't need to be doing that, or you got the thoughts in your head telling you that it's cool, one more time won't hurt, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is going on in your life, you understand because you've been here before. But it's like, bro, if somebody else was to be able to pinpoint that, if somebody else heard your thoughts and they put you on blast right there, you wouldn't like it, you'd be uncomfortable, right? Understand that. So when reality slap you in your face, and you've shown that you slacking off, that you playing games, that you wasting time, you uncomfortable, right? But then when you look at your life and look at what you've been doing, you've been living as if you ain't got nothing to worry about. You living as if you ain't got no bills. You living as if you on top of the world. You tricking money off all day. You're chasing all the women. You know what I'm saying? Your diet not on point. Your mind is not on point. You're not focused on nothing. You wasting time all day. You on your phone all day. You plugged in. But it's like, bro, so you should expect a reality check. You should expect life to slap you in the face. You should expect these women to play you. But no, when you lock in and you do what you're doing, you know what's coming. When you working towards something, you got the positive intent, you got the positive mindset, you putting the work in every single day. The only thing, people got a problem because I got caught up in a trap myself of things coming. We want things when we want them. You gotta understand that it's gonna take digging and groundwork and putting in that effort, putting in that work every single day. Having to show up every single day, having to be your own support system every single day. So you celebrating the small wins, so you seeing the consistent growth. That's what's gonna keep the vision alive. You so focused on the end result that you ain't even paid attention to how far you done came. That's the important part that you gotta remember. Understand that. That's why the title is what it is. So we tying the video around full circle. You closer to when you first started. Understand that. You might not be where you want to be, but you're closer to when you first started. So that should move you to keep going, because obviously you're going in the right direction. You done learn more. Maybe you done made some money. You see the reality, you know what I'm saying? You to learn more about what it is that you're doing. You to put the work in. So you seeing results. So that's why you just keep going. Rinse and repeat. If it worked, why would you switch it up? You can make changes to make it better, but understand, lay a foundation. Lay a foundation in your life. Like this. If a billionaire lost all their money, they'll know how to get it back, because it's like, it's just the money. They didn't lose the skills, they didn't lose the mindset, the work ethic, none of these things. So they can get the money back. That's how you gotta be. You get hit, you get knocked down, you gotta be able to bounce back from your situation. She played you, so what? Cheated, so what? You know what I'm saying? Took a loss, bounce back. Understand it, learn it. Stop being the victim, stop, you know what I'm saying, point fingers and point blame at everybody else. Just rise above and take accountability for your actions. Do what you gotta do. Because man, look. Just imagine, you so focused on how much further you gotta go, or how much longer you gotta, you know what I'm saying, how much longer it's gonna take, how much more work you gotta put in, how much more money you gotta save, how many more hours you gotta work, how much more practice, all this different type of stuff. That you, and when in reality, you could be like, man, I done came a long way. I remember when I first started. I remember when I couldn't make a layup, you know what I'm saying? I remember when I was airballing free throws. These types of things. I remember when I couldn't play defense. I got rocked every time. Whatever it is. I remember when I was scared to, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I remember I was scared to record in front of a camera. Like, you know, but then look at you now. We can all see this type of thing. You think I just hopped in? Y'all can look at the old videos. You see that I didn't just hop in front of the camera like I am right now? But on down the line, you stay with it, stay consistent. You get comfortable doing it. It becomes routine now. It's a work in progress. That's what you got to become, a work in progress. You're not going to be perfect. You're not going to have what you want. You're not going to be a billionaire tomorrow doing what you're doing right now. Understand that. It's going to take time. But it's cool because you're closer than when you first started. So just keep going. The only option is to win. That's all you got to do is win. All you got to do is win in your own way. So create the path. Show somebody else how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Be the leader. Show somebody else how to do it. You just be the blueprint. Be the leader. Make people want to follow you. How do you motivate and inspire other people? I want to motivate and inspire y'all to change y'all life for the better. Change y'all mindset for the better and be aware of the truth. I was just with my bro and a lot of his people, so I was talking to a lot of his cousins. I was explaining the logo, explaining the shirt, and I'm just like, man, this is you the individual. And it's like, when you take the red pill, understand that when you take the red pill, the word is in your hands. So as y'all see in the logo, we got the person. Black logo, white logo is the individual. That's you in the middle, the chosen one. Then you got the pill, and you got the earth. When you take the red pill, you are aware, you understand the truth. So the word is in your hands. The reality is what you make it. You manifest and create your own reality because you know the truth. You know what to do now. But it's up to you. It's in your hands. It's up to you. When you trust in the divine vision, when you walk your divine path, you're being directed, you're being guided. When you listen to your intuition, you're being guided. You got that gut feeling. You're being guided. When you see in the synchronicities and the signs in your day-to-day life, you're being guided. You just gotta listen. Don't listen to the devil on your shoulder. Listen to the angel on your shoulder. Control your thinking. You listening to them thoughts that don't make sense. You feeding into the fake scenarios again. You stressing over something you can't control. Lock back in. Just lock back in. You're not perfect. Stop beating yourself up. Just lock back in. You're closer to when you first started, so just finish the race. Just keep going. You got more gas left in the tank. Keep going. Simple. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.